What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Star Wars Collecting and Oddities. Today we're doing a Star Wars Black Series Hasbro figure review. A 6-inch scale Princess Leia Bespin Escape. Target exclusive, so there's no number. There's your little bio. Princess Leia Organa was one of the Rebel Alliance's greatest leaders. Fearless on the battlefield and dedicated to ending the tyranny of the Empire with their quick thinking and inspired leadership, Leia ranks among the galaxy's great heroes. Here's her picture. Some of these have date stamps. They're really close to being on the front of the figure. Even covers part of the front of her pad on the front of her pants. So look out for that if you don't want that to be seen. Now here's the figure that I opened already, because it doesn't have it as bad. At least it's not touching the actual front of her pad right there. But here's what everybody really wants to see. Look at the likeness to Carrie Fisher. Now, a lot of people are saying this is the best likeness that Hasbro's produced so far, especially for a major character. And then I have one as good for Luke or Han. But Leia, they really did good. Young Han is pretty good though. But so is the Bespin Han that recently came out. That one's really good. A little bit, maybe a little something off. I'll show you that one in a minute. Here's a likeness to Harrison Ford, but obviously it's not photoreal, so for a non-photoreal, it's not bad. At least the sculpt is there. And here's the comparison with the previous Princess Leia. And again, this isn't photoreal, but that's about as good as it gets without photoreal technology. And this one, a lot of people were calling, one of the best likenesses to Carrie Fisher ever made. And I agree. Now, as far as the Stormtrooper blaster, some people say it was reduced in size. This blaster is the exact same size as the one that came with the other 40th Leia and also the Imperial Snowtrooper. So they did reduce the size from like older figures in 2013 and 14. They might have. I don't know. I don't have any of those figures around me at the moment. But they're using it for the Stormtroopers too. So the only real difference is it doesn't have any paint right there, where some of the newer ones, like this Princess Leia's figure, this one has the paint. They started doing that in 2014 with the not with the original Sand Trooper, not with the original Luke Stormtrooper, but the Han Stormtrooper. There were several figures before Han Stormtrooper that didn't have paint. Alright, so as far as this figure goes, it looks kind of like it has a little bit of a wash to it. It's not just straight up, white. I mean, that's really about it as far as paint goes. You got the face and just a little bit of wash, I guess, to the rest of the body. There's no paint on the gun, no paint anywhere else except for that little date code thing. The date code thing isn't stamped on her foot because there's no room. Because look, they got peg holes in the front. She's wearing heels on the Hoth Leia from this joint down. It's different because she's wearing the gray boots and they're sculpted different. Hoth Leia has a communicator device on this and she has different hands because they're gloved, and obviously the Hathlea has a little coat that goes on her little vest. But that's in the head, of course, the hairstyle. Now the hairstyle, it's like more of the older ones where it's sculpted into the actual head. It's not a separate piece glued on like they've been doing recently. But this part is, the double ponytail or braids or whatever you want to call it. She gets well past 90 with her articulation. She can't quite get her finger into that grip, into the trigger slot, because her hands are a little too small when they're bent like that. She's got good articulation there. It's like a barbell joint. Can't quite go all the way back because of her sculpt or whatever. Can't quite go all the way out either. But that's a good range of motion. You're going to need a figure stand, most likely, to stand her up anyway, because there's just too little surface area touching the floor. I might be able to get her stand, but it would take some time. So she's got all the standard articulation. She can move her foot up and down, and the ankle rocker, of course, double jointed knees, swivels at the thigh cut, the torso crunch and swivel, go all the way around, up and down. This figure's got really tight joints, except the feet are slightly looser, but pretty much everything on here is super tight. It's brand new. Just took it out of the package tonight. And she's got the new kind of neck, where that neck is one piece and it goes inside of her body, so you can't see any kind of hinge swivel anymore. And then, of course, the top of her neck is a ball joint where her head is on. You can look, every which way. A little bit up and down, a little bit of side to side, all the way around, of course. Her right hand, or her on your right side of the screen, her left hand goes, that way and this way, in and out. This one goes up and down. And, of course, all the standard articulation, ball hinge and swivel up there. So she can go all the way back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just like Slave Leia. She's like, not only she can go way past her, but right there. So you could definitely get her into a great amount of poses here, but you're gonna have all right, well, there we go. There's one way to pose her. Of course, that's the only thing I don't like about right there is those double jointed knees. Really don't like double jointed knees just simply because of that. Just looks off. Oh, weird. Oh, she's resting on her knees. So, yeah, I think it's a great figure. One of the first people to get it, but I shot this review a couple months after. Living in California is a really great thing because you get these straight out the gate. They come to California first, always, pretty much. And the only reason I didn't shoot it then is because the first one that I got, I could only get one. Manager was letting them out, a couple weeks early. For some reason, they wouldn't do it unless they were doing a reset. But my friend called me like early September. He's like, hey, we got this case of Leia's. You want one? And then a few days later, they're all over the internet. Guys selling them on eBay and all over Jedi Temple Archives and all sorts of places saying, hey, the new Leia's out. So sorry I didn't post this earlier, but as you see my channel, I'm a mint on card collector. But I had to get a couple extra ones because I'm going to do some customs with this. I had 4 of them at one time, but my friend couldn't find it, so I gave him one. So I got 2 more in the box. One I'm going to keep in the box, of course. If I see any more, I might buy some more, maybe. I saw a bunch of them the other day, but they sell out pretty quick. So this is a good exclusive for Target, just like the Gamorrean Guard. This is one, the main, a lot of original trilogy interest. So if you want to, I was going to compare her to a couple of other figures, like for size comparison, but she really doesn't stand up. At least not like straight up. Let me get out one of these figure stands here. Somebody I just got recently. There's Offie. I don't know if it'll fit, but it looked small. Well, it goes in there, but it's not tight, so yeah, it's not going to fit. But she's the right size. I was going to show you, but yeah, she's the right size. She's shorter than Luke, shorter than Han. She's slightly taller than the Hoth version because she has heels. I think less than maybe like 1/8 of an inch or something. But let's see. Yeah, you just. Well, I showed you one pose that she could do without falling over, so you can get her into some poses, but yeah, there's just no surface area on her feet. That'd be on my only other gripe really, is that she just doesn't have any way to stand up directly on her own. But that's about it. I did get, well, I guess I can do it like this and lay them down. See the size difference. So she's definitely shorter than Han Solo. Han Solo is like 6 inches tall, or like 6 feet tall. Yeah, 6 inches in the figure scale. But that's about it for this review. I'll probably be doing Bespin Han soon. I just got him recently because I didn't pick up that wave because there's so many repacks I didn't buy a case. Waited for the newer ones to come out. And I'll be doing a review over him soon. And the Hoth Leia and all of those figures. So check those out. And I'll probably be doing the Walgreens exclusive General Veers pretty soon too. And here's Jaina if you want to see her next to Jaina. Jaina's tall too. She's taller than her mom. She's supposed to be. She's also wearing heels. Well, wait. Yeah. You got some kind of heel on there. Alright, well that's it. I'll see you guys on the next review. Thank you for watching.